Welcome to Ray Reads, a podcast where I discuss the books I am currently reading. For this episode of Ray Reads, I will be discussing Crooked Kingdoms, sequel to Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. This book is perfect. I have zero complaints about it. I wish every book could be as brilliant as this. The characters, perfect. The story, marvelous. Everything is flawless. I'm going to be buried with this book, and no one is going to pry it from my cold, dead hands. That's how much I love it. This story has a good balance of comedy and tragedy. It is entertaining and heartbreaking in perfect measure. I laughed, and I definitely cried, as I do without fail each time I read this book. That's why I always come back to it. To start with tragedy, let's talk about my girl, Nina. She has lost everything now. First, she sacrificed herself by taking Jurda Parem and consequently lost the powers she loved so dearly. Nina's gift has been twisted, perverted. She barely survived the tremendous withdrawals that had made the journey home a living hell. The withdrawals and the ever-pressing need for more have robbed Nina of her sense. Desperate, she will do anything for the next fix. The drug makes her ugly. Nina tries begging, threatening, and seducing Matthias to give the parem to her. Matthias stays with Nina through it all. He is so loyal to what he loves, to what he devotes himself wholly to. Matthias wants to have a future with Nina and to save his country. But he never gets to have that time with her. He has to pass on his mission to Nina. On the bright side, Nina's quest to help Matthias's country would make an amazing sequel. But it is so tragic that she'll have to do this alone without Matthias by her side. It breaks my heart. Matthias's story is so sad. He confides to Nina about Trassel, his bonded wolf. Now, I understand exactly how cruel his prison fight in the first book is when he is forced to slaughter wolves. This boy has lost everything he's ever had. His family, his mentor/father figure, Trassel, his freedom. He has been orphaned, indoctrinated, and imprisoned. And after all that, Matthias still has a good heart. He's secretly a softie, deep down. It is adorable how enchanted Matthias is with Nina when she's dressed in virgin knit clothes. He has seen her in the most revealing and provocative outfits, yet These drab winter clothes are what he finds most attractive on Nina. He deserved to be happy. Inej, at least, has a happy ending, thanks to Kaz. Kaz, who is the greediest member of their ragtag group, uses all of his money to free Inej from Van Eck and her contract with the Dregs, and to buy her ship named the Wraith, and to reunite her with her parents. Love overcomes greed. Inej and Kaz are my OTP, and I love how they complement and oppose each other. All three couples in this story are perfect. Nina and Matthias are to die for. Kaz and Inej have stolen my heart. And Jesper and Wylan are absolutely adorable. I love how Jesper teases Wylan. Their dynamic is so sweet and fun. They support one another when they have difficult meetings with their families. When Jesper's dad first comes searching for him in Ketterdam, and then when Wylan discovers his mother is alive. Their fathers are complete opposites. Jesper's father is a poor farmer with no ambition, while Wylan's is rich and power-hungry. Van Eck regards Wylan as his greatest disappointment for his inability to read, despite his talents elsewhere. In contrast, Combe never sees his son as a disappointment, even though Jesper forsakes his education and jeopardizes the farm with his gambling. Combe is a great character. He's so wholesome. I relate to how he feels old around all these teenagers. It's nice to have an adult actually helping them here. And it's funny how he gets roped into conning the Merchant Council. All in all, this book, this duology, is absolute perfection. I wouldn't change a single thing. This is Bardugo's best work, and I cannot praise it enough.